why Chris is beating on Jasmine. Hey, Trania Grice. Hey, boo. Why is she beating on Jasmine? But y'all, we already know that this ain't new. This ain't new. But I'm going to tell y'all something. One thing I've learned in life, and we all grown, so I'm just going to get in where I fit in. Ain't no man going to beat on my head and my ass too. Now, Jasmine sat up there. She talked about Chrissy when the boy was over there banging her up. And you mean to tell me she's sitting over there, which we all knew she was, going through the same thing. But one thing I want to say, y'all. Hey, boo. Hey, get it together, 85. Love you, boo. Oh, thank you, Erica. I appreciate you. I appreciate the super chat. I'm going to tell y'all something. That doggone Chris, I seen ninjas like him before. I seen him, y'all. But I'm going to tell you something. Chris ain't going to come up against no man, y'all. Hey, Dash In. Hey, boo. He ain't going to come up against no man. Hey, Apple Pie. I miss you, boo. He ain't gonna come up against no man, y'all. Hey, Planet Mimi Vaults. Hey, boo. Walrus Cream. Hey, my boo. Isis. Hey, boo. Sweetheart Sugar Pop. Hey, boo, boo. I'm going to tell y'all something. I feel sorry for them children of Jasmine. But I will say, I watched the video of hers yesterday. And them children, somebody did their hair. But the way it looked, I don't think it was Jazz Moose. I think somebody else did that. Because the way her hair looked, I know Jazz Moose didn't do that. But, you know, it's presentable. What y'all think? Let me know what's going on. Let me know, you know, what y'all think about what's been going on. Let me know what y'all think about Jasmine and Hips for their little Valentine's Day sipping paint at home. And girl, what in the world? Thank you, iData96. I appreciate your super sticker, boo. What in the world? What in the world did Olivia do to her head? Y'all, she don't cut it. And first it was black. Now, I thought that was pretty cute. Then she went and dyed that stuff blonde. You know what? Olivia having her Britney Spears moment, y'all. For real. Hey, sweetheart, Sugar Pop. Hey, boo. Everybody hit the like button on your way in. I'm going to tell y'all something. I just want a little brief intermission. I miss y'all. I miss the hell out of all of y'all. I laid up in that bed and I read y'all comments. Half of y'all, I couldn't even respond to. I was so sick. But I want y'all to know I love y'all and I miss y'all. So back to the program. I'm going to tell y'all something. Now, Jasmine, I'm glad that she made up with my dudes, with Cheryl. I'm glad she did that, y'all. Because ain't nothing like mama. And have y'all seen the video where Jasmine went over, took the children to Walmart and bought a little gift for her mama and gave her $100, y'all? But you know what? It's tax time. She should have put another $100 with that, much as Cheryl do for her. But it's tax time. She looking out for her mama. Hey, Clem. Hey, boo. She looking out for her mama. And that's crazy. Oh, shoot. Leah trying to pass a drug test. Oh, yeah, y'all right. Because, you know, court should be coming up soon, ain't it? Shouldn't court be coming up soon for her? And you know they took her hair follicles last time. You are absolutely right, Warris. You own it, boo. Oh, Phillip girlfriend. Oh, Phillip girlfriend did their hair. Well, it looked better than I ever seen it, to be honest with you. Oh, I love you too, boo. I miss you all too, sis. Hey, Melly Mel. Thank you, boo. Thank you for the super chat. Love you. I'm going to tell y'all something. It is crazy. It is crazy what is going on. So y'all let me know something. Tugger Wugger. Girl, I thought I was going to pass out when I see Tugger Wugger walking by herself. Y'all seen Tooka Wooka walking? Hey, brown sugar. Hey, boo. Y'all seen Tooka Wooka walking? I was sure hell I thought Tooka Wooka wasn't going to start walking till he about 15. He walking and he babbling something. It ain't mom and daddy, but he babbling something. Hey, brown sugar boo-boo. He babbling something. It is crazy. It is crazy. So let me ask y'all, because I'm dying to know. What in the heck is Zolo doing? Zolo been posting videos that he done went and bought him a Lexus. He's showing all in the inside of the car. He calling people broke, saying they can't afford what he got. And he coming to get his baby. Have y'all seen that? Hey, Dash In. Have y'all seen that? Thank you, Melly. Happy to see you too, boo-boo. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, boo. Girl, have y'all seen it? Yeah, Melly, that car was old. I ain't even gonna lie, it was. And it looked like that same car that Donna had. That looked like the same car that Donna had. Thank you, Adela. Y'all hit the like button, boo. I'm gonna tell you something. Tooka Wooka, you're right. He is dragging one of his legs. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it was because of the pajamas that he had on was too long. And Jasmine didn't have sense enough to buy the boy some hard bottom shoes. Because I noticed when she went over there to visit her mama, he had them little brown kicks that her and Chris went to the Family Dollar, wherever the hell they went, and bought for him. But Tooka Wooka needs some hard bottom shoes. Because that ain't working with the way his feet is going. It's really not. But you know what? Shouldn't he have went to get his baby first? You would think so, Apple. You would think so. You would think so. Girl, this is the thing, y'all. That baby is so darn cute. Just love him from far. Yeah, he is cute. I can't even take it from Tooka Wooka. Tooka Wooka's just cute as he can be. And he growing into his little looks too, y'all. So you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. He is just as cute as he can be. Y'all tell me something. Tell me something. Why has Jasmine decided that she gonna take the kids out to Chili's? Did y'all see the video where she took the kids out to Chili's? I was kind of happy that Jasmine did that. For a minute, I didn't think Tooka was with them because she was showing all the other kids. And then finally, she showed Tooka Wooka sitting up there. Looked like he was eating somewhat. I don't know what the hell that was. Looked like macaroni and cheese or something. But I was happy to see her with those kids, taking them out to eat, doing what she's supposed to do for them. I was happy to see that, y'all, because we all know that Jasmine really don't do that. But I'm going to tell you something. When you get that tax money, Jasmine got 5 children. Chris probably claimed Tooka Wooka. But Jasmine got 5 damn children. Jasmine got a nice tax return, okay? Okay, she got a nice tax return. And Jasmine about to do right by that money. Because summer is coming. Them kids going to have to get summer clothes. Then they got to turn around again and get school clothes. So she need to be trying to save some of that money because I know. Hey, Tab. Hey, boo. I know that she got a lot of money. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Adela. Yeah, he does. He does need hard bottom shoes. And yeah, Apple Pie, she did leave him in the walker too long. And yeah, you're absolutely right. I noticed that too. But the crazy thing is, she act like this was her first rodeo. That's what get me. Jasmine had 4 other children before him. And she act like this was her first rodeo. You absolutely right. What you say, Melly? Isis with the one soul thicker than a... Hey, Trace. How you doing, boo? Thank you, baby. So, y'all. What you say? What you say, Ross? She did that because without those kids, her channel is nothing. But you know what, though? This is what I think. This is just my honest opinion. And y'all know I'm going to give it. Jasmine needs to revamp that channel. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. Sometimes when I watch her, she get on my last freaking nerve. Sometimes I think she's pretending to be so stupid. Ain't no way a woman that has 4 children before she had her 5th child act like she don't know what the hell is going on, period. So, to me, it seems like she's pretending to be so stupid. Because there's no way somebody that's stupid. No way. What you say, Trace? Y'all seen them slides Kayla had on in that filthy ass girl. I saw that. I saw those slides. And where the hell did she get them from? That's the first time I'd ever seen them. But y'all notice, Caitlyn is getting so big. And Jasmine need to buy her clothes a little bit bigger. Because them little shorts Caitlyn had on, them things was too little. So she might need to start buying her, some bigger clothes. All right, Trace. Shanae, okay. Hey, I missed you too, boo. Good to see you, Shanae. But the crazy thing is, when they were out there in that little garage thing, y'all, and Amaya was doing her little basketball thing, Kaylin was trying to do her little basketball thing. Jasmine, I took a good look at Jasmine when that camera hit her full body. Now look, I ain't body shaming nobody, because I'm going to tell you something. I'm 5'10", 200 pounds, well over 40 years old, well over 45 years old. And I got a lot of pushing for the cushion. But Jasmine got so damn fat. I said, Lord, she looked like she ate a 5-year-old. That's where all the food was going. That's where all the food was going. Hey, Ab, that's where all the food was going, because Jasmine is fat as hell. What you say, boo? The local baddie needs to put her phone away when at the dinner table. Nothing else be more than a child or adult with electronics at the dinner table. I don't like that either. I don't like that either. Get it together. But you know what? We talking about Jasmine, and Jasmine acts like she don't have a clue about SHIT, okay? And she is huge, Melly, and she don't gain. Did you see her nose? Did you see how big Jasmine's nose has gotten? She's already had a big nose, y'all. And I'm not making fun of that. Jasmine's always had a big nose. But her nose has gotten even bigger. Do you see? She eating up all the food. So if she big and gaudy like that, just imagine. What'd you say, Tab? Just the man and hippopotamus are huge. Yes. But I haven't seen her put the camera on Chris like that. So I know that he's gained weight because I can see that. But I can't tell exactly how big he has gotten because she don't put the camera on him like that. Because when her, Chris, and Tugga Wugga went out for Valentine's Day, she had the camera on Tugga Wugga. She kind of like hit it over there at Chris for a second, but then he gave her that look, so she moved it real quick. So I couldn't really see how big he has gotten. What you say, Trace? Phone glued to her ashen hands. I don't play on that. Oh, what did you say, Dina Driver? She said she a binge eater. She said to herself, I'm going to tell you something. Jasmine is more than a binge eater, because Jasmine put on weight real fast. And I noticed that about her. She can put on some weight. And you right, Planet, she going to eat them taxes up. Because that's what she did last year. Besides getting that truck and that car for her, that van and that truck for her and Chris, she ate them taxes up. They went to Busch Gardens or somewhere for the summer. But for the most part, they ate out. $200 and $300 meals. And then she sat herself on the floor begging for money to feed the children because they don't eat up all the tax money. And yeah, I saw that video, Lala, when she said that she's not depressed. The weight tells the girl, Jasmine on some bull crap if I ever heard any. Jasmine is bored. Jasmine is bored. Jasmine is sitting around that house worrying about hips when he leave that house. Tugga Wugga don't learn how to walk. So he feeling like, feeling his little self. He feel a little more independent now. And he don't really depend on her as much as he did. So the only thing she got left to do is eat. She ain't got no friends. She ain't got no friends. So the only thing she has left to do is eat. And I can guarantee you what that cute little girl she was friends with, the other little gal she went out to eat with one time and claimed that they were going to do that on the regular. She don't even talk to her. I can guarantee you that. So it's crazy. We say, Trace, I'll be 53 years old next month. I weigh 175 pounds 3 years ago, and I'm 5'2". Okay, Trace. We're in the same age bracket, boo. But I'm tall. I'm like 5'10". Yep, you right, Say Cheese. How you doing, boo? She do eat good. And she halfway feed them kids. You're absolutely right. Hey, wise man. Hey, boo-boo. I missed you too, baby cakes. What do you say, Walrus? She needs to use that tax money and get some nice clothes and food for those kids. You know what? I hope that Jasmine do that this time. I really do. Because I've heard so many people telling her, Jasmine, when you get that tax money, do the right thing by those children. As a matter of fact, she already got a vehicle check. They got a place check. I saw that they were riding around, looking at houses and stuff. She letting Chris convince her that they need a lot of space. They need bigger space. But I'm going to tell y'all something. She going to be on this bitch dry begging before March is out. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, you right, Apple Pie. She think Medusa want her life. Girl, don't nobody want to be Jasmine. As a matter of fact, Jazz Moose don't want to be Jasmine. Jazz Moose want to be Chrissy. Jazz Moose don't want to be Jasmine. So if Jazz Moose don't want to be herself, nobody else does either. Hey, Dr. Amari. I'm sorry, Dr. Amari, how are you? You're right, it'll probably be gone. But the sad part about it is, them kids do need shoes. They need shoes. They need clothes. She need to go to the beauty supply store, load up on the hair, that 99-cent braiding hair, like Chrissy does. She needs to start loading up on the things that she knows that she needs to make her children look and feel better. And when you say, Ebony, she should be ashamed of herself eating up all the food from the children. Jasmine has a car she needs to get in and drive around town. What is wrong with her? You know what? Sometimes I think Jasmine is pretending to be stupid, Ebony. I think she's pretending to be as stupid as she is. Because ain't no way. Can't nobody convince me that this girl don't have 5 children. And every day that I look at her and speak for myself, she seems oblivious to what she needs to do for them. She could play with those kids and stay in shape. Does she even take them to a park or somewhere outside to play and run around? Sunlight is good for kids and will do her good too. You know what? I did have seen her, Walrus. I've seen her a couple of times, take her for a walk, but mainly she'll walk to the Wugga, but she would take them outside and walk them up the sidewalk. And she does have a video where she got him outside. She put little Aiden's scooter together. He was riding his scooter. And I was very surprised little Ava doesn't know how to ride her bicycle. Excuse me, y'all. And she has had several little bicycles. I'm very surprised that she doesn't know how to ride it. I am. Because, she had her on the sidewalk trying to show her how to ride it. Now all of a sudden, oh, bless. Okay, Tracy. That's going to be interesting. Say Cheese, what you say, boo? She's home all day. She should be doing laundry every day with 6 people in her home. But she sleep all day, does nothing. And you know what? She don't keep the house clean either, Say Cheese. I don't understand. Let me tell you something. I have one child. I was married, all that jazz. My kid is in graduate school and it's just me. But I'll be damned if I'm walk through that door to a dirty house. I'm not going to do that. I don't understand how she can sit at home all day, clothes piled all up, dirty clothes at that. They be all in the living room. Hell, they be all in the corner in the kitchen. But she's home all day long. It ain't like she on the phone gossiping because she ain't got no friends. So you know she not doing that. And she do a little video. She may do a live here and there. The house should be spotless. Food should be ready when those kids come in. Their snacks should be on the table when they come through the door. And dinner can be ready. She feed them children 4 and 5 o'clock in the evening. That's why they stay hungry. She feed them too early, and then she don't feed them enough. Then she get mad when they ask for something else later in the evening. Once they say cheese by Bentley, poor Bentley always locked up in his prison kennel begging to be let out. Jasmine, there's no reason at all to even have a kennel. You want me to tell you something? Bentley don't have enough ass to stink when he died. Y'all, please excuse my French. So I don't even know why she bought a kennel for that damn dog. Bentley ain't big as a minute. And not only that, Bentley depressed too, y'all. If you take notice, the happiest I've seen that little puppy was during Christmas time. She had an IEP and it's in her genes. It's sad. You're right, Adele. It is. I think it is. I think that, you know, I don't even know what to say. I want to say the right word because I don't want to offend nobody. But you're right, Tabitha. She is lazy. But there is some sort of mental infraction there. And it is. It's in her genes. Because I hate to say it, all 5 of the kids have a touch of it. All 5 of the kids have a touch of it. What you say, Dr. Myra? Children not even there that much. You know what? Phillip does have his kids a whole lot. He really does. And you know what? It seems like he's enjoying that time that he has with his kids. Midnight Star, I thought she was faking being stupid, but who writes themselves a love letter and put down there? She needs to be reminded to give her son a belt. The letter was from him, right? Girl, that letter wasn't from no Chris. I'm going to tell y'all something. When I saw that, y'all, you know what? This is new to me, so I don't know how to go back and pull it. But my next live, I got somebody that's going to help me so I can get this stuff together. I'm going to tell y'all something. I read that letter, Apple Pie. I looked at the writing. That was the same handwriting that was up top that it was at the bottom of that letter. That wasn't 2 people that wrote that letter. 1 person wrote that letter. And Jasmine think everybody's so stupid, they don't know that she wrote that letter. Hey, Monica, hey, boo. Everybody know Jasmine wrote that letter. And you're right, Tracy, lazy as a sloth. You're right, Tina. They're intellectually delayed. That's the word. You are absolutely right. Why can't his babysit Derek? You know what, Erica? I want to know that too. Do you know that Hips never really spends one-on-one time with Tooka Wooka? He never does. Anytime that he's in Tooka Wooka presence, Jasmine is there. But you know what, y'all? I wouldn't even have Chris in the house with me. Because do y'all remember that video where Chris called himself trying to put Tooka Wooka in the walker and dropped the boy on the floor? That boy hit that floor so hard, not only did he scream, he squealed in pain. And he cried a long time, y'all. And then Chris tried to play it off, and Jasmine never said nothing. She just picked him up and was trying to console him. And then they came back to the video once they locked him in the room and shut him up, trying to explain that he just didn't want to get in the walker. And you know, that's why he was crying. But we all heard the thug. But no, he does not babysit. And babysitting, that's his damn child. He need to keep him. Jasmine should be able, because she got the father of one of her children in the house, she should be able to go out and do stuff and do what she need to do. But y'all got to remember, Jasmine is codependent. Jasmine is codependent on Chris. So she's not going to ever go out and do something on her own. If y'all see her by herself and she don't have Tooka-Wooka, her mama probably got him. But I don't know if my dudes will keep Tooka-Wooka because he act like he's scared of her. He act like he's scared of Cheryl. Ebony, I offer her the same. Exactly. Oh, you offered her $500 for Bentley? Girl. Well, at least you get him, Ebony. You'll feed him. Because I swear I ain't never seen her feed Bentley. Even though he gonna eat but 2 or 3 little morsels of food, I ain't never seen her feed him. She ain't gonna get rid of that dog. She ain't gonna get rid of Bentley because she claimed Chris bought him. But we all know Chris ain't bought no dog. Chris ain't buying nothing, honey. So we know Chris ain't buying nothing. I feel he didn't live there full time. She's always alone. He visits for sure. It seemed that way, Erica. It seems because y'all remember when her and Olivia fell out, they had that red back falling out. And she claimed that his boss put him up in a hotel. And from that day on, well, even before that, it seemed like Chris really wasn't there. Like he was just fading in and out. It seemed that way to me too. I know Trace. I call him Tooka-Wooka. To me, that's better than what she call him, Stinkabug. The boy gonna be 30 years old calling him Stinkabug. I don't like that. But you know Jasmine, that's her mindset. She got the mind of a 2-year-old. Melly, if he lives there, that garage wouldn't look like that. You know what, Erica? You are absolutely right. Because one thing about a man in a garage, if they don't make sure nothing else is clean, they're going to make sure their garage is clean. Even if they don't go in there like talking about. You're absolutely right. Excuse me. Excuse me. And that garage is a mess. Stuff is everywhere. I mean, everywhere. You're right. She does want us to think she lived there. Think that Chris lives there. Hey, Foot. Good to see you, my boo. I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, Chris is lazy too. But y'all, I'm going to tell you something. Too much is given, much is required. Jasmine doesn't require anything from Chris. So he can be lazy. He can be lazy. He can be shiftless. He can be all of that. She doesn't require anything from him. So considering she don't require, he don't do nothing. He don't do nothing. Y'all, you know what? Excuse me. Girl, he got his ride back. He probably didn't get the same truck because they repossessed that truck. He probably went and got another vehicle because he claimed Tooka-Wooka and got them taxes. Because y'all know that he was driving her van. Remember that time when he left at her mama's? So he had been driving her van the whole time. So he probably did get another vehicle. I'm almost certain he did. Because you know he got them income taxes. Spitting heels just as nasty. You know, Cheese, you know he got to be nasty. If he was Jasmine and Jasmine nasty, ain't no clean man going to be with no dirty, filthy woman. Ain't no dirty man going to be with no filthy woman. And it doesn't matter what he looked like. It doesn't matter what she looked like. If she nasty and dirty and he's not, he ain't going to be with nobody like that. Hips has never changed a diaper or made him a bottle. Jazz froze and did nothing. Watch that part again. She didn't move. You know how you pick up a child and pat them in the back? They didn't do that. You know what, Apple? I noticed that when he dropped him, Tooka-Wooka started crawling towards Jasmine screaming. And then Chris, gonna try to say, what's wrong? What's wrong, baby? What the hell you mean what's wrong? You dropped the damn ball on his face. You dropped him on his face. That's what's wrong. And she never moved where you could see her in camera shot. And I never heard her comfort him. And mind you, the camera was still rolling. The volume was still on. But I never heard her say, oh, it's okay. Try to comfort him. You're right, Apple. She didn't do nothing. And the boy was screaming. She didn't get in front of the camera with him, try to soothe him. You're absolutely right. She did nothing. What you say, Monica? No, he is lazy. He is not clean. Girl not cleaning the damn thing. He probably halfway washes you know what. Oh, Ab, it's nice talking to you. What you say, long too wide hip bum ass? Tracy, girl, you called it. You called it, Trace. You called it. I tell you, that's a whole hot mess. But Jasmine don't have the kids in extracurriculars wars. Um, what's his name? The Fruit Loop bird, Phillip. Phillip does. Phillip and whoever this girl is, Hannah, that Phillip is with. I think that Hannah is a good. How can I say? I think Hannah's good for Phillip because we all know Phillip was a pimp, probably still is on the inside, and he finally met a girl that he probably loved them more than she loves him. Because y'all got to remember, Jasmine was all head over heels in love with Phillip. Even proposed to him and everything online. Excuse me, y'all. But Hannah, she gives him his space. She gives him his space. She allows him to flow and do whatever it is that he gonna do. And Jasmine didn't do that. Jasmine, like I say, is very codependent. Anybody that she make friends with or she even deals with, she latches on to him like a blood-sucking leech. And that's how she was with Phillip. So I think from what I've seen at a couple of videos that I watched of him and Hannah, I think Phillip loves her a little bit, cares for her a little bit more than she does him. We see our daddy, she is happy when they are gone and she goes live and happy when days were gone. Yeah, she is. She really likes the fact that she finally gets a break from her 4 older kids. She does. She likes that. But she don't get a break from Tugger Wugger. Whatever happened to his sister and his best friend and his wife and the support system that she said that they had? Whatever happened to that? I seen his sister over there one time for some party or something. And then when they went for Jasmine's little birthday shindig, she said that Tugger Wugger was with Chris' sister. But the funny part about that was she never showed her dropping Tugger Wugger off and showed that transaction with his sister, nor did she show them picking him up or anything. So that led me to believe that Jasmine's lying about that. Tugger Wugger was probably over there screaming and hollering his head off with my dudes. Because she don't get no break from him. She gets no break from Tugger Wugger. She really doesn't. What's that, Walrus? What you say, Al? Say cheese. I offer Liv to say. Girl! Excuse me. I don't know what Liv is doing with the animals that she gets. I don't know if she eating them or killing them or eating them or what. But Liv don't need no animals either. Because she don't know how to take care of them. Speaking of Liv, did y'all see Liv do that quick live and little Zolo was in there screaming, trying to get her attention. The baby, she started talking, the baby started screaming, trying to get her attention. And do you know that all Liv said was what? The boy still screaming. She never picked him up. She acknowledged him screaming, but she stayed on that live. You know what, y'all, not trying to change the subject, but something tells me that from what I see with Olivia doesn't have a motherly attachment to little baby Angel. She don't seem to have an attachment to him. She takes care of him, yes, because she's his mother, and she's all he got. But the reality from what I see, Olivia doesn't have a motherly attachment to that baby. And I can guarantee you, he looks like Medusa's little boy. Because when I saw Medusa's little boy, ain't knee-high to a duck. He walking and talking and pulling stuff down. Tugger Wugger one walking, talking, and doing nothing. And I looked at that little baby, just as cute as he can be. I said, I guarantee you, that's what little Angel looks like in the face. And I guarantee you that little Angel does not have Down syndrome. I think that baby is perfectly fine, and there's nothing wrong with him. I really do. Would you say getting it together? If she leaves him alone with Chris shaking baby syndrome, what happens? He doesn't have the patience for a child, let alone a baby. You're absolutely right. He doesn't. And that's probably why he don't really deal with Tooka Wooga like that, because he does not have the patience. He does not. You are absolutely right. He don't have the patience for Jasmine. And y'all remember on some of her older videos when she first met Chris, when Aiden and Ava and they're screaming out of hunger, he walk out the room, but you can't see him. You see his silhouette. He banging on the wall, trying to get her to lock him in the dungeon so that he can go to sleep. I don't know if y'all remember that video. And you know what? Say cheese, you're right. She act like she give it anyway. If she does, she darn sure act like she don't. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. Let me tell you something. I don't know if I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if Jasmine is just with Chris because she's lonely and she wants love. And there's nothing wrong with that, because most women want love. But I have seen those videos, y'all. Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember the videos where Jasmine, for like weeks, looked like she'd been crying every day? She would get on and she would just try to fake the funk, but you can tell that she had been crying every day. Y'all, Chris been hitting on Jasmine for a minute. He been hitting her for a minute. And I think that a lot of that depression stuff, even though she did that in the past, you know, when she was with Phillip, she was depressed, laying on the floor, locking herself in the bathroom, locking the kids out. She done all that stuff, you know, when she was with Phillip. But this time, and I really don't think Phillip was beating on her. Phillip was doing the ultimate most. Phillip was pimp hoes, and he was doing all that other stuff to her that could have killed her, you know, giving her some type of sexually transmitted disease or something. But I really don't think Phillip was putting his hands on her. And it doesn't make it any better, don't get me wrong. But I think that Jasmine and Chris been fighting for a while. Because y'all got to remember, she kept saying, I fight back though, but I fight back though. So, you know, I think that I don't think Jasmine is happy. And I think that's why she eating herself to 500 pounds. Jasmine is really, really not happy. But she probably feel like she's stuck. But with food, she feel like nobody ain't going to want her with 5 kids. But I guarantee you, she get herself together. She ain't even got to lose the weight for real. She get herself together, get her life together, get her kids on track, and focus on the needful things, and get her mental together. She'll meet somebody that's worthy of her time and the time that to spend with her children and enjoy her children. But until she do that, she gonna always be with a bum, foot, and dragging ass nigga like Chris. There's gonna be another Chris with a different face. It's always gonna be that way. What you say, Trace? If any of our 4 daughters cussed me like she did, they would be bodied. Not sorry. You know what I'm saying? Even at my age, and I'm 5'10", my mother 5'2", maybe pushing it. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare cuss at my mama. I don't care what she say to me. I take it and I move on. Whether I agree with it or not, I ain't gonna talk back to her. I ain't gonna cuss at her. And I'm darn sure ain't gonna get on social media and talk to my mama like she ain't nothing. And put some nigga over my mama. And then she got to go back and beg her mama pardon. Because at the end of the day, that's who she gonna need. Because when Chris is gone, that's who gonna be there for her. Because y'all gotta remember, although Cheryl has 2 other children, Jasmine is her only halfway functioning daughter. You know, if you get what I'm saying. So, and Jasmine's the only one with children. So she want to deal with her grandchildren. So in extension, she got to make up with Jasmine. She got to deal with Jasmine. But I think if Cheryl had her way, she would take care of Jasmine and them children, and Hips would be gone. If she had the money, I think she would do that. I think she would. You think she depressed? You think Jasmine? We say Ebony Jasmine definitely depressed. She always had that whole attitude. You know what? Jasmine is conditionally depressed. Conveniently depressed. That's how Jasmine operates. I noticed that about her. I noticed that about Jasmine. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Jasmine, by the end of March, Jasmine going to be on this internet saying she can't feed them children. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you that's what she's going to do. Because Jasmine got plenty of money. Because Jasmine is splurging on stuff. She's splurging. And you know what? Jasmine, if you're on here, I'm not sure if you are, but if you are, or any of her minions on here, y'all go back and tell Jasmine that Midnight said this is the time that she need to invest in a full-size deep freezer. Since she got the money, she needs to go on down there to Sam's, Costco's, Babcock. Anybody from the South, you know what Babcock is. Go on down there and get you a freezer, a full-size deep freezer. This is the time when you got the coins. Go on to the store, to the meat house. Those of you from down south, you know what the meat house is. Peach, if you on here, I know you know what it is because I seen you there. And we from the same state. Go on down there, get you some Ziploc bags, buy you a whole bunch of meat, section it off, fill your freezer up. This is the time to do that. This is the time to fill your pantry with all your non-perishable stuff. Load up on that stuff. If you need to get you some batteries and you need to get you some flashlights for the up and coming next winter, you do that. This is the time to get the things that you need. Not going to sit at Chili's, spending $150 on lunch for 5 little ones who going to be hungry 30 minutes later by the time they leave there and get in the car. This ain't the time. This is the time when you have the money to do the needful things, Jasmine, to stock up on the things that you need to make life easier, not for you, because you're going to be all right, for them children. They need clothes. Buy them clothes, Jasmine. They need shoes. Buy them shoes. If you got to put some money on a Visa gift card and give it to your mama, then you do that. But it's time. It's time for you to grow up, Jasmine. It's time for you to grow up. What you say? What you say, Tracy? Oh, yeah, that's right. The girl named Tiara drives for. Oh, Lord. You know, I haven't seen any of her videos. I seen her with Jasmine that one time. And then I watched she a part of some little group that Jasmine and Olivia had. What was it? Mama Yana 2.0 or something like that. That little Tiara. But girl, Tiara mind her business. She ain't got time to be fooling with no Jasmine. She watch Jasmine videos. That girl don't want to be linked to Jasmine. Sitting there dry begging, letting a nigga bang all in the head and shit. She getting on camera look like she been crying with 2 black eyes and limping and shit. Don't nobody want to be linked with Jasmine. Thank you, Dr. Amira. I appreciate you, girl. And you're right, Dada. She gonna be on here dry begging. And guess what? I ain't giving her a dime. As much as I like them children, I ain't giving a nut. So she better not get on here dry begging looking this way. What do you say? Jazz is tall and so is Liv. If they were short, that would be that would really be more of a problem. Jazz is huge, yet daring. The Davis Ford and Bentley look like they have eating disorders. You know, this is the thing. Have y'all noticed how she feeds Tugga Wugga? She actually gives him large portions of food. She does. And sometimes the portion of the food that he has is enough for Amaya. Maybe not Caitlin, because Caitlin is older. But she gave him big bowls of macaroni and cheese. Like when she gave him chicken nuggets, she gave him like 8 nuggets. She gave him 8 nuggets, a whole handful of fruit. She gave him 2 drinks. She gave him 2 juices and a cup of milk. The boy's stomach probably would toe up. She gave him a handful of fries, and she gave him some kind of little yogurt stuff. She actually gives Tugga Wugga larger portions of food, larger than she ever gave any of those children. But what I can say from what I've seen, when Chris cooks enough food for everybody. Jasmine doesn't do that. But the only thing about Chris is, Chris will give your ass diabetes, a heart attack, a stroke, and everything. Because I think he just go in the cabinet, pull out all the seasoning, and just shake it all on there one time. If he could pull back on all that salt, he will be okay. Because Chris actually does cook enough food for everybody. What do you say, Trace? Tim, Bucky, and Ben J are her karma. Exactly. Exactly. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. But y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, I just don't understand. I just don't understand Jasmine. I don't understand, how she's still living after all of this time. After all this time, she's still living foot to mouth. And I went back, y'all, because I started off looking at her old videos. I went back and I looked at my videos when I was sick. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Jasmine has not really changed from the Genesis, from the beginning. Jasmine is still doing the same thing that she's been doing from the beginning. There's one difference. Chris is added to the equation. That's the difference. And then she took a wooger there. But she's still doing the same thing. And Jasmine is in there eating up all that food. Because Jasmine's ass is fat as duck butter. And I took a real good look at her. Even her nose is spread all across her face. If Jasmine is not pregnant, then she ate a 5-year-old. Because Jasmine is fat as hell. And I'm not body shaming. I'm just stating obvious from what I feel is obvious from what I see. And she need to replace that freezer. But y'all, hey Ace Boogie. Hey boo. Hey Mary. Hey my boo, you look so pretty. I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, Planet. I'm going to tell y'all something. I think that Chris got somebody. Because I went and I was watching some of her videos, y'all. I think that Chris got somebody. And you know what the sad part about this is going to be? If Jasmine find out, and she may even know, we're going to see Jasmine on that floor. But then the next time we see Jasmine on that floor crying over Chris, it's going to be a sad state of affairs, y'all. Because Chris' behavior haven't been right since she took a wooger. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's not getting any better. So I think, y'all, that Chris is really doing something he ain't got no business. And I'm really going to feel bad for Tooga Wooga, because even though Chris doesn't really interact with him, he knows who Chris is. He knows who he is. Half the time, Tooga Wooga don't want to be bothered with him. He reaches for him. He pulls back and pulls his arm back. And I say, there's something to that. Because he there with that boy in the house. Something to him pulling back from his daddy and not wanting to touch him. Chris probably there yanking on him or something because he don't have any patience. So he probably now yanking on him, and Jasmine probably even letting him. Oh, Monica, he got his same truck back? Girl, he paid some money to get that truck back. Because when he claimed somebody broke into it or stole it or whatever it is, that's when I knew it got repossessed. Anybody broke into that truck and stole that truck. You could tell. You could tell. But you know what? I'm glad he got his truck back. Maybe he can be helping Jasmine out in time with Tooga Wooga. Because Phillip gonna get his kids. So he ain't really got to help her out with them. Which we know he ain't gonna do that anyway. What you say he got his truck back and all of a sudden he's stuck somewhere? Girl, stuck where? Where was he stuck at? I ain't hear that. Where he got stuck at? Probably with some chick. Because I'm going to tell you something. A man can get a woman. A man like me got 99 problems, but I guarantee you a woman ain't one of them. So Chris, I'm not doubting that Chris can't get no woman. But, however, Chris, I'm just here to tell y'all, Remember, Midnight told y'all, Chris not gonna leave Jasmine. He'll leave the house, get mad at her, beat her up, go stay at a motel, or go stay with his bitch, or go stay with somebody for a day or two, a time of 20. But he's coming back. Because one thing about a fool, when you find a fool, you keep them. By any means necessary. And it don't take much for Jazz Moose. Chris ain't going nowhere, y'all. And I used to think that Chris was on the DL, and whatever Medusa was talking about that was on that tablet was something on the DL, but I really don't think it's that. You know what I think? I think Medusa was stringing us along, y'all. Like she doing them damn videos. I had to stop watching it because I got tired of stringing me along. But I really don't think that he on the DL. I really don't think there was nothing on that laptop, but I do think that Chris is seeing somebody. I really do. And because y'all got to remember, he did say that Jasmine wasn't his type. He did. And he said that so many times. And he said that in her face. So it's not a secret that he said it. What you say, Trace? They need food, clothes, and most of all personal hygiene products. And wash their asses. They clean their nails, so nails. Wash their black feet and stop eating. I know. Ain't that sad? Ain't that sad, y'all? How little Amaya still eating her little boogers. Y'all, the first time I saw that little girl do that was when Jazz was down there taking out Caitlin's hair. And the girl kept saying she was hungry. And she was just, Lord, y'all. And she been doing it ever since. What you say, Daddy? He had some new Jordans on. You know, he always wear the latest and the greatest sneakers. I noticed that too. I noticed that he always wear them. He always wear the latest and the greatest sneakers. I noticed that. But you know what? Remember when he took a wooger to go get shoes? That was the first and the last time I saw them together buying anything for him. But to be honest with you, Chris didn't buy that stuff. Because you got to remember, if y'all remember, when they went to buy that stuff, she had the camera on him and had the camera going around. She did not turn that camera back on Chris until Chris reached for that receipt for that stuff. So I really don't think that Chris bought it. I think Jasmine. I think Jasmine bought that stuff. Hey, racist. Yep, there's no way to reconcile that. Right. When you say Foot, you know, she says she ain't his type, but he still that man like that ain't got a type. You know what, Foot? You are absolutely right. And you know the sad part about it is, she sat there and let that ninja tell her in front of all these folks that she ain't his type. But I'm going to tell you something. As long as she got an ass, she got a place to stay, she got a whip, and she got a couple of dollars, she his type. And she going to be his type until he get tired of her. That's what that's going to be. Because she's not going to leave him. She's not going to leave him. And he knows that. So she going to be his type until he ready to go. Yes, Chris is seeing another woman using just money to do it. Yeah, he is. Because Jasmine gives him money. I've seen her slip him money. I don't know if y'all can go back and look at a couple of her videos when, right after her birthday, you know, they was going out to eat every 21st for like 2 or 3 months. She was slipping him money. She was slipping him money. When you see her lean up under the table, that's what she was doing. One day he didn't realize she was doing it, and she had to kick him. He was like, what? And then she leaned again. She was slipping him money. Jazz told her to drink water that way up. Told who to drink water? Oh, you're right. Talk about when Maya kept saying she was hungry. And you go back and look at her old videos, y'all. Every time those kids said they was hungry, she would say, y'all already ate, or go drink water. She would do that. But her ass sit up there and eat up all the chicken and drink up all the Kool-Aid. Yeah, you're right, Dashin. She is. She taking care of Hips and his other woman. He sure is. We say Dashin probably Mexican woman. That's what he said now. If it's a lie, he said it. If it's a lie, he sure said that, Ebony. Facts. Jazz is a trick. He ain't leaving. No, he ain't leaving her Foot. And guess what? He'll be a fool to leave her when you find a fool, you keep him. He'll be a fool to leave. You can get whatever he wants from Jasmine. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Jasmine will go without to make sure that Chris has. She will go without. She will go without, and her kids will go without to make sure that her man has something. That's what type of woman Jasmine is. But you know what? Jasmine will ride or die for that nigga. You know, I ain't never really had no respect for her after I saw how she treated kids. But I really don't have no love for her after the way she treated her mom. I know it's old, and I ain't trying to harp on it, y'all, but I'm from a whole different school. And when I saw how Jasmine treated her mama on live, and not just on live, this ain't the first time Jasmine done that. Jasmine's done that before. After the way she treated her mama, honey, all the gloves are off with me. I live in Alabama. Doesn't snow here, but it gets cold, and I don't want to go shopping every day. I go 2 times a month. If I spend more money, the more I go, so I cut it out. Do you know what, Apple? Have you seen how Jasmine shop? Jasmine will call what Instacart, or she'll run the HEB. Girl, I wish she found another store to go to, because her ass should have stock at HEB. But Jasmine shops every day. That's a ridiculous amount of money. And I know she eats up them food stamps by shopping like that every day. She needs to buy a bigger deep freezer. And she needs to go shopping. She needs to shop by the month. And she can do that while she got the income taxes. That's what she needs to do. She needs to go ahead and just load everything up. I ain't talking about a whole bunch of processed food, because you know she loved about that stuff in the box. That's probably why she's so swole, because she eating all the box stuff and barely giving the kids anything. What you say, Monica? Babe told her as soon as she had that baby, he ain't doing anything for it. You know what? You remember Ming and Chrissy said something about that. Remember, Ming and Chrissy said something to the fact of when they shared those text messages that Chris told her that he didn't want no baby. And so he ain't got time for no baby, so he ain't doing nothing. She gonna do it by herself. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that. Thank you to all 94 of y'all in the chat. Y'all, please hit the like button on your way in. I tell you, you're absolutely right. Chris and them said that. We say, Ace, Chris definitely has another woman. A woman that has met his family. That's why he has Jazz and took a woman. You know what? I believe that too, Ace, because he doesn't take her around nobody. What got me was, do y'all remember when Chris went to his best friend's wedding? What better time to meet your man's friend, his wife, and all the other compadres is at a wedding? The boy got married, invited Chris. Chris was actually in the wedding. Do you know he did not take Jazz moves? Didn't even offer for her to go. She had no problem with it though. Girl, I'd have had a problem with that. Ain't no way in the world my ninja gonna go to a wedding and I don't go with him. She had no problem with it though. She let him go right on to that wedding, got on live, bragged about how good he looked. Got on live, bragged about he was in the wedding. We ain't seen no pictures. We ain't seen nothing. You know why? Because his other itch was at that wedding. Because he took somebody else to that wedding. And I'm going to tell y'all something, because I've been in this position before. When your man is cheating and everybody else know about his bitch but you. When I was younger and I was married for the first time, I've been in that position before. Go around the family, go around the friends, they skinning and grinning in your face, but Jasmine don't go around them, so they ain't doing that. But going around them, skinning and grinning in your face, hey, I love you, hey, good to see you, look right out at Jazz. And then he'll take you home. He'll sit home for a little bit. His mama will call. Then he got to go and do something for his mama. And the whole time he got his whole side bitch over there with the family. And that's what's going on with Jasmine. And Jasmine probably know about it. You're right, racist. She probably does know about it. But because she has the type of mindset that she has, She ain't put no thought into it. She don't care. As long as she can say that he's my man and he can get on them shorts with her and drink wine and do all that other dumb stuff, she okay with it. She okay with it. She really is. Look, Wiseman said, I think Chris cooks all that food and fixes the go plate for himself or whomever. Girl, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I'm telling you. Isis, what you say, boo? She definitely has not changed. She hides it better. You're absolutely right. You know why she hides it better? Because we've taught her how to do that. Because we've been telling her that she ain't had sense enough to do it. She got us, but we had to tell her. She ain't had sense enough, y'all, to hide the fact that she treated her kids like that. But you are absolutely right. She has not changed. She just has learned to hide it better. But I'm going to tell you something. Those kids go have an outlet. They go to their father. And I've seen the videos, y'all. Them kids are like, they happy to be over there with Phillip. If it was just Phillip by himself, I don't think that they would be like that. But because he has Hannah, and she's so refreshing from what they have at home with Jasmine and Chris, they love going over there. And they probably ask her they go over there. And you know, I'm happy. I'm so happy that those kids have an outlet. Because y'all, she had them kids locked up in that dungeon, especially them twins. She had them twins locked in the dungeon forever and a day. Every day. She would go in there, holler at them and beat them and scream at them and stuff. So I'm so glad that they have an outlet. And Phillip does things for them. He buys them clothes, and he don't buy them like little cheap dollar store sneakers, which ain't nothing wrong with that because they're growing. He go and buy them little $30, $40 Nikes, and you can find that stuff for little kids with them feet like hers, with them chillers. And don't have to spend an arm and a leg. And let your kids look nice. Yeah, you know, so have y'all ever seen Jasmine shopping? Only person I ever seen Jasmine shop for is Took a Wiggle. And half of that shit she bought him didn't even match. I don't even know where she get it from. She claims she got it from Walmart. What she say? She is silly. She's not supposed to give them all that food at once. That is not teaching portion control. She should have gave Took a Wiggle all that every 2 hours. She's an effing fool. Exactly, racist. Did you see the video where she gave him all of that? And then she gave him 3 drinks. She gave him some kind of sippy thing with that thick looking, it's like a shake. It was so thick. And then she gave him a cup of apple juice. And then she gave him a cup of milk. That boy was probably shitting like a bull. And she gave him all that food. And he don't know no better. He'll just eat and eat and eat and eat. And she'll have to take it from him. But guess what? The other children never had that luxury. Them children never had that luxury. What you say, Planet, that baby hips going to spread like his daddy? He going to be big like Chris. Because if you take notice, little Took a Wiggle is sprouting up there. And little face just as fat, but he cute as he can be, though. He cute as he can be. I ain't even going to take that from Took a Wiggle, just cute. But yeah, he going to be a big boy like his daddy. Jasmine probably eating off his plate. She is. She eats off Took a Wiggle plate. Because if you see him at the restaurant, she was eating off Took a Wiggle plate. Tugger is the golden child till he gets older and can start trying to express his needs and wants to her. You know what, Warris? I thought he was a golden child too. Until, remember the video, the live that she did. It was around Christmas time, and I could tell that Chris was not home. Remember when Chris left her and the kids over to her mama, and they had that little falling out with her mama. Well, after that, Chris disappeared. She had Took a Wiggle there by herself. The Davis kids was gone with their daddy. Girl, she was in there hollering at Took a Wiggle, calling him bro, I'm going to take you and lock you in the room, bro. You crying too much, bro. Bro, sit down. Then she picked him up and like slammed him on the sofa because he kept trying to stand up. Girl, I said, Lord have mercy. Took a Wiggle about to get it. That poor baby was catching hell from Jasmine because Chris wasn't there. And Chris hadn't been home in a few days, and you could tell that. She was stressed out, depressed, and taking it out on Took a Wiggle. So, as far as him being the golden child, in my opinion, she loves him because she loves his father. She loves him like she loves his father. But let Chris take Missy. So we're gonna get that ass whooped. Cause she was in there slamming that poor little boy all across that sofa. What you say? What you say, man? He trying to take Jazz out. Probably so, girl. Probably so. I wouldn't even doubt it. She even buys him. She sure does, Kay. She sure does. She buys him good organic stuff too. You seen that little organic drinks and them little nuggets, them little vegan nuggets that she was giving him the other day. She sure do. I ain't never seen her do that for the Davis kids, and she got a whole lot of food stamps for them. Jasmine used to get a lot of food stamps for them children. She ain't never bought no organic nothing. Yeah, Tugga eat good. He really does. But you know what, y'all? I think because Jasmine and Hips been dropping that doggone boy so much, it messed with, in addition to how she treat him and wasn't parenting him and doing the right things for him. That contributes to Tugga delayment. Because Jasmine, in 1 week, Jasmine dropped that boy twice. And then she took him somewhere, went and got some food, parked, and dropped the boy again in the car. They just dropped that poor boy all on his head all the time. So in addition to all that other stuff, I think that's what's wrong with Tugga. He been dropped on his head too much. He does make a ton of food, but the kids are never there when he does this. That food is for him and Jazz. Oh, for real, Apple. He does make a lot of food for them. But you know what I also noticed? When they get all them wings and stuff from Wingstop or wherever they go to get them from, that's when you can tell when his boys coming over. Which they ain't been over in a minute. But you can tell when he getting them. Because he makes sure he lays out a spread for them. And if they don't go out and get wings and 4-5 different type of wings and French fries and sweet potato fries and all that stuff, Jasmine will go and make spaghetti, and she'll use a whole freaking 8-pound roll of spaghetti. But then she'll feed her kids a half a pound of hamburger meat with 4 damn boxes of spaghetti in it and 1 can of spaghetti sauce, and think that's supposed to do something. But you can tell when his kids come over. You can tell by the way they eat, by the way they cook, especially when they order out for food. But you're right. A lot of times, them kids ain't there to eat it. And you know, when you can tell when the kids ain't there, nobody kids there, but him, her, and Tugga, because they eat steak and shrimp and all that good stuff. So you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. What do you say, Apple? Oh, you're seeing that one. Yeah, he got his truck back at the hotel. Okay. I don't put nothing past him. I don't put nothing past him. Nothing at all. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Jasmine need to get herself together, y'all. She really do. And it don't matter what we say to her. It doesn't matter what we say. And it really don't matter what nobody else say. Jasmine going to do what she want to do. And ain't nothing wrong with that because she grown. We don't pay her bills. We don't do none of that. But Jasmine get them food stamps. You right, racist. She get them food stamps. And she need to do right by them. Because if she play her cards right, I know with the amount of food stamps she get, nobody should be hungry. Nobody should be hungry. But y'all, I've been on this thing for over an hour. This is my first ever live. Thank you, racist. Y'all, please hit the like button for me. I love you all. I'm sorry that this is new to me, y'all. So I'm learning. I'm old, so I'm learning. But I enjoyed this live. I enjoyed all the feedback that y'all gave me. Erica, thank you for being here. Racist, thank you, boo. I love you to death. Nerly, there you go. Thank you for being here. Dashin, I love you. Planet Mimi, thank you. Ross, Apple Pie, Tanya D, Lynn, thank you for being here. I appreciate Foot on the Neck, my boo. Thank you, Ebony. Thank you for being here. Hey, T. What you say, boo? What you say, T? And his family's always there with nice gifts on holidays and birthday like hers. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about that. Phillip's family has always been a support for Jasmine. Always have been a support for her. But see, when she had Phillip there, they didn't have to do all that much because Phillip did it. But what they showed themselves approved when Phillip went to prison. Their people were there for Jasmine. And they've always bought gifts at Christmas and all of that stuff. Jasmine just got on this platform and laid down there and pretended to be sick and pretend to be depressed because she wanted money from her viewers. And Jasmine know that's wrong. She wrong as rain going up. And we all know rain will go up and come down. But I thank all of y'all for being here. I'm going to end this live, y'all, because I got to go to work. But I love y'all. Melly, thank you so much. As Wiseman, Dash In, Apple Pie, Planet Mimi, Nerly, Tanya, Ebony, Dean Gerard. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I love you too, Black and Bougie, my boo. Apple Pie, Ross, Racist. Oh my God, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. T. Wilson, thank you, boo. Thank y'all so much for tuning into my first ever live. Ace Boogie, thank you so much. My girl, Foot on the Neck, thank you, Planet Mimi. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I really, really do. You all have been so loving and supportive. I've gotten all of y'all messages. And I just truly thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. If y'all have any topics or any videos that y'all want me to go live on, I'm sorry I didn't show my face this time, y'all, because even though I'm recovering from the flu, I still look terrible. I haven't fully recovered. But I promise y'all, I'm going to do a face-to-face live and play music, and we're going to get down. Because I have somebody that's mentoring me to help me get all of this together. So, what you say, Foot? She don't cook enough. She don't even cook enough to know about stocking up her freezer. I know. And why she act like she don't know how to cook? That's what get me. Maybe she ain't acting. But to me, she act like she don't even know how to cook nothing. She act like she got to have Chris there to cook. If the world was going to shut down today, she would be up shit. Girl without a paddle. She'll be up shit creek without a paddle because she always playing dumb. She always act oblivious to everything. You right, boo. She ain't doing all that. Because that'll be the right thing to do. That'll be the right thing to do. She ain't gonna do it. Thank you, Uniqua. Thank you. It's good to see you, boo. Well, y'all, I gotta go. I love y'all to life. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to my live. I love you all, and I'll see y'all on the next live. I'm gonna post on my community tab. I finally learned how to do that, y'all. So I'm gonna post on my community tab the next time I have a live, which will be coming up tomorrow sometime. But until then, I love all of you, my night riders. Y'all be safe. Show love to somebody who you would otherwise show love to. And I'll see you all on the next one. I love you to life. Later, guys.